Oh, good evening, guys, and welcome back to Westcliff Koi. Ooh, what do you think of this weather? Seems to be getting hotter. Not so bad when the sun's out, but once that sun goes away and you get cloud cover, it's just like a blanket on top, and it is roasting. Anyway, I've had a busy couple of days this week. One of my YouTubers got in touch and said that they would like to get in touch and have a coffee somewhere and have a little chat, a little get together. So that was Sue and Ron Ager. So I'd just like to thank you for your hospitality on Thursday. It was a very nice afternoon, and hopefully we'll meet up again soon. Obviously you come to our place and we'll do the same again. So just once again, thanks for your hospitality. It was a great afternoon. Also, when I first started YouTubing, one of my friends said to me, do yourself a favour, get in touch with a local club, and any problems you've got, they can come down and give you a hand, give you some advice, and you can go from there. So we did. We actually joined up to Essex Koi Keepers. Been trying to get on, they had a couple of sort of days out. They actually went to the BKKS last Sunday. Unfortunately, I couldn't go because the wife went to Wimbledon and left me here all on my own. Well, I had to drop her off down the East End and pick her up again, so there was no way I was getting to the BKKS and getting back to pick her up or drop her off, so I missed it. But I'm definitely going to the Kent show, no ifs or buts. I believe Essex Koi Keepers are going with to the Kent show, so I shall take a lift on their coach. But as I say, on Sunday we went out with them, the first meeting we've had with them, and it was great. What a lovely bunch of people. And we went off to Worthing, which was to 6 pond visits at Worthing. So it actually topped up Brighton, Hove and Worthing. And very enlightening. Some of the ponds there were fantastic. So I think we started off at the first pond so we picked the coach up at 8, got down there, had to do a diversion around the M23 because some guy had drove the wrong way up the motorway and got headlong into a lorry and killed himself, unfortunate. So we ended up getting to Worthing. I think the first pond visit was about 10 o'clock. And they sort of laid on breakfast. It was just like bacon rolls and sausage and onion rolls, teas, coffees. It was great. I say, if I had a proper camera, I could have done some footage on these, and they were great, really good. And then we carried on with the pond visits up to about 4 o'clock, I suppose. And then they went down to the local village hall, the Scout Hall, and they'd done an evening meal there. Absolutely great. We had chili con carne. It's fantastic. So we was on the way home, and they was talking about, because Brighton and Hove are coming back down here on the 14th of August. So they're going to do pond visits down here. So one of the chaps from Essex Koi Keepers, who was sitting right behind me, Mike, he, hey Ron, he said, do you fancy doing a pond open? My wife kicked me in the ankles and said no. And I said, I'll tell you what, yeah, let's do it. So it tops up, there's about 25 coming down. But the numbers were growing steadily, so I think we might have ended up with over 30 people here. So that has been quite interesting. But Mike phoned me yesterday and he said that unfortunately with the distance travelling from Billericay back down to Southend, the travelling time was about 4 hours. and that's without getting stuck on any traffic on the 127, which can be a nightmare. So he's cancelled me. The wife is absolutely gutted. When I got the news, she was sitting in a corner over there and she went, yes! Which wasn't very nice, was it? I was looking forward to it. And she'd blown me out. But it was a fantastic day out of them. Very nice to have met them all. And I dare say we'll be certainly going back again on many more of their trips. See the prize behind you? Look, it looks good, doesn't it? So, talking about the prize, subscriptions are up to 285. So I only need another 15 subscriptions, and someone's going to win one of them fishes. Also, while we're talking about, can you hear anything? There's not as much noise, is there? Ooh, what's happened to the noise? So, in bed the other night with the windows wide open and that waterfall going, it was a bit noisy, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's not really fair, you know, neighbours. Obviously through the winter it doesn't matter, but this weather everyone's got the windows open. It was making a bit of a racket. So what I've done, at the bottom of the waterfall, I've added another little shower on the bottom of it. So you've all seen the shower that I've got at the top, 2 homemade backy showers with alpha grog and filter floss, which I'm now doing in my washing machine, and it's doing a very good job. By the way, that's not the only washing machine we've got, so don't think that I'm doing my smalls in there as well here and then putting it all back in the pond. So what I've done at the bottom, I've put another little backy shower at the bottom. Bit of an East Robinson job at the moment, because all I've got is a couple of bits of copper tube going through the bottom of it, holding it up on the wall. But that will be adjusted, that will be sorted out. So I'll show you that very shortly. But well, I'm not going to apologise for any noise on the camera with the wind, because it's very welcome. Very welcome. So I'll spin you around and let you have, well, I won't spin you around because again I can't do it with this camera. I've got to turn you around, and I don't even know what you're going to see, but hopefully you'll get the gist of it. So I'll give you a little spin round and we'll have a look. Yeah, so hopefully you can see what I've done here. I've got 2 backy showers here. Haven't reduced that at all. The pump's still running at 45%. But what I've done at the bottom, I just put this extra one in, and that is just purely full of filter floss. Go away, piglets, go away. You're not having no more. And yes, it is picking up quite a bit of muck. It's just more like a final polisher, isn't it? Hope you can see that okay. So I say, I will sort these copper pipes out. I say, these piggies are, well, speak for themselves, don't they? Loving the melon. I don't think this video is going to be too long. I dare say I'll think of something else, so I'll put you on pause and there'll be something else to talk about. Since we last spoke, I don't know, what that, 5 days ago? Look what's happened in here to me tomatoes. Oh my god. I think we've already picked about 2 or 3 punnet loads, which are very tasty. beautiful. They're so sweet. These are called Gardener's Delight. They don't get any bigger than that, but boy, are they so sweet. They're beautiful. Grapes, look at them. They're going from green to red. I have nicked one of them, even at that small size, and they're really quite tasty. So evidently, though, they're supposed to swell up rather rapid. So we shall see. We shall see. Strawberries. Again, had a few pickings. Nothing huge. There's only one plant there, but again, very sweet. Yes, I've had the sprinkler on. Give the grass a little drink. Managed to put Lady Laura up in the corner there, so she's more of a something to look at as you walk in. She was stuck over in the corner there, so you couldn't even see her. Ooh. And koi fish Johnny, come on now. You're not the only one who's been to the Caribbean, you know. Look at this one. I've got parrots on it. Bet you ain't got one with parrots. Anyway, saw your video this morning of you sedating your fish and treating him for a little bit of rot on his lip. Whoa, boy. I don't know how I'd feel, John. I think I'd feel exactly the same as you did. What a nerve-wracking thing to have to go through for your first time. I say, I've never done it. Hopefully, I never do have to do it. But I say, we could feel your anxiety as you was doing it. So well done, fella. That was great job. Who else can we talk about? Vince over at Twisted Towers. He's just getting over his little dose of COVID, but he's looking a bit better. So that's all good news. So I say, I'm just waffling on today, really. But I'd just like to thank all my new subscribers. They did seem to be jumping up rather rapidly, up to 285. So we're 15 away from the big giveaway. Now, to be quite honest, on that giveaway, once I got all the names in, I was going to ask Gary over at Pond and Garden to do one of his spinny wheels, you know. But now Gary has departed and he's no longer with us. I don't mean he's dead, I just mean that he's no longer with us on YouTube. I'm going to have to think of another way to do it. But it will be done. I say, it seems to have got stuck on 285 again. I'm sure that's pretty... It will go up, I'm sure it will. Please let it go up. Because I really want to get rid of this prize. But all you're doing it by delaying it is you're giving me time to save up the 45 quid to pay for it. So anybody who's out there who hasn't subscribed, I know you're out there, I know you're watching. If you would care to press that button and leave your name, YouTube number or name, YouTube name, and obviously so we can contact you, and then once we've got your names we can get in touch with Margaret and we can sort out payment on what fish you're going to have. So I'll pause this one here for a moment and I'll get back to you a little bit later on. Ooh, right, Barbie time again, guys. Barbie season. I like to do things a little bit different. Sometimes when you're just standing out here, can't be bothered going into the kitchen, sparking up the oven, I just use the barbecue. I just put the barbecue on. Obviously you need a temperature gauge on it. Just put the temperature gauge on. Takes a little bit of time mucking about getting to the temperature what you would normally cook on, even like a chicken. And this is what I'm doing here today. Not a full chicken, just doing half a chicken. Take it up to 200 degrees. Whack the chicken on. We've got barbecued soy and honey tonight, and potato wedges. I have done fully baked potatoes, and they come out a treat, just like you would use it indoors on the oven. So, I mean, you've only got to ask Dave at Koi Karma about my technology skills, and he'll tell you all about me with my technology. So I'll spin you around and let you have a look. Right, barbecue, just gone up to over 200 actually, but chicken there looking a bit cremated, but it's not really. That is the honey and soy. That will be lovely jubbly. Wedges, gone a little bit over the top. I think she's got a few there. Looks like we're feeding an army, but they will be lovely jubbly, I can promise you that. So it looks like we're doing quite well here. So there you go. Shut the lid and let it cook. So we've got the old waterfall going there. Waterfall? Sprinklers. The old sprinkler system going there. The old poor grass has been suffering the last week. So give that a good wash. Hopefully it might perk it up a little bit. But these weeds this year, these little purple things, I've been digging them out. Look what it's done to my grass. Got big holes in my grass. Well, these purple things. I'm going to have to go and buy another couple of turfs, I think, and fill the holes up. So, I'm sure it'll all come to pass. Don't you can see where I put new turfs down. Beautiful green patches. No weeds, nothing else. And then patches like a couple of years old. Lovely. So here we go. I'm back again. The temperature's starting cooling down a little bit. I think we're down about 24 at the moment, so that's quite nice. A little bit of a breeze coming through. It's even better. Might be a little bit easier to sleep tonight. And we'll see what else we can waffle about in a few more minutes. Oh, I'll tell you what though, I might hold on to this bit of video. Sorry about this, keep going black and white, or going into the darkness. I might hold on to this video and do a couple of minutes with the pond lights on, or around the pond, and the spotlights on the fish. Looks quite good. Looks very good after dark. Right, remember this waterfall extension I'm going to do, just to put another 2 backy showers on. And I was saying that the concrete blocks had actually gone up from $1.35 each to $1.98 each. So they've gone up like 60 pence a block. It's unbelievable. So these concrete blocks there. So gone down to B&Q this morning to get another 10 because I knew I didn't have enough, and I was just going to start loading up the greys, and Super Sleuth wife, she went, what's the matter with these here then? And look, 50 pence each. 50 pence each, because they're pink. So obviously someone had put the wrong mixture in. So I thought, well, I'm going to have 10 of them. So anyway, we've got another 10 of them, so that should get me well on the way to getting my water flu. Water flu? Water. Anyway, get my waterfall extension well on the way. So I must start this very soon. Otherwise, people will be wondering what's going on. So we'll get that underway soon. But really, to work in this weather, unless you've got to work in it, I think it'd be rather foolish to do it. But we'll see. Even if we just take a couple of blocks out, I've got 3 blocks already in there, which have got to come out, and I want to put a bit of concrete underneath them to give them more of a bit of a base. I've put them in there really, and just I've filled that up with 7 bags of shingle there, or limestone chippings, more of a soak away than anything, because the garden was flooding. So we'll dig them out again, take them 3 blocks up, get a bit of concrete underneath and rebed them. Garden's getting a good watering tonight anyway. So, on that note, we'll leave that for a minute, and we'll hopefully come back to you after dark when I've got me lights on. This is tricky, spinning this round with this funny light, you know. It keeps going dark. Ooh, it just got soaking wet from the sprinklers. So, anyway, catch you again later. Wow. Put the spotlights on for them. They don't even look like they want to come up and play. Maybe don't to get them a little spoonful of food. See if they want to come up to that. Oh, they really got the hump tonight. That's because the weather's turning cold. That old wind's starting to chuck up, I know that. So the last couple of nights, not been able to sleep in bed, been freezing cold. They're freezing cold, roasting hot, couldn't sleep. Tonight it's turning a little bit chilly, the wind's blowing. So it'll be the old gym jams will be back on, continental quilts will be back on. We're having a late night feast. Anyway guys, I'd just like to thank everyone for my new subscriptions. Anybody who would like to subscribe, I'll be more than pleased. Just give you a little look of the last look at them. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from all my boys at Westcliff. And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.